Got to plug in front of you, though. Yeah. There you go. Yeah, I got 37%. I might borrow it at some point during this game, but I'm all right for now.
Thanks for tuning in to the MyTown Sports Network. The game you're tuning in for isn't quite ready yet. Remember, you can follow other games with the MyTown TV smartphone app. Download it today. Our broadcast will begin shortly. Thank you for tuning in to the MyTown Sports Network. Our game hasn't started yet. Remember, you can follow us on Instagram for our complete broadcast schedule and more. This broadcast will begin in just a few minutes. This is the MyTown Sports Network. Our game hasn't started yet. Remember, you can find our coverage on your smart TV with our Roku and Apple TV apps. We'll begin our broadcast in just a few moments. Please stay tuned. Thanks for tuning in to the MyTown Sports Network. The game you're tuning in for isn't quite ready yet. Remember, you can follow other games with the MyTown TV smartphone app. Download it today. Our broadcast will begin shortly. Thank you for tuning in to the MyTown Sports Network. Our game hasn't started yet. Remember, you can follow us on Instagram for our complete broadcast schedule and more. This broadcast will begin in just a few minutes. This is the MyTown Sports Network. Our game hasn't started yet. Remember, you can find our coverage on your smart TV with our Roku and Apple TV apps. We'll begin our broadcast in just a few moments. Please stay tuned. Thanks for tuning in to the MyTown Sports Network. The game you're tuning in for isn't quite ready yet. Remember, you can follow other games with the MyTown TV smartphone app. Download it today. Our broadcast will begin shortly. Thank you for tuning in to the MyTown Sports Network. Our game hasn't started yet. Remember, you can follow us on Instagram for our complete
Welcome in everyone to LST Johnson Arena here on campus of Morehead State University, where the Russell Red Devils and the Fleming County Panthers prepare for game 2 of 4 here in the opening round of the boys' 16th region tournament. Our Mike Miller's on the sideline. He's got Fleming County coach Buddy Biggs. We'll throw it to Mike.
Yeah, guys, thanks. Coach Buddy Biggs, first off, thanks for joining us here for just a minute. You're kind of normal coming to this tournament. You're matching up against a good Russell team you haven't played this year. What was your message to your team coming into this one, and what do you got to do to get out of here with a win?
Well, I mean, our message is, hey, you've earned your right to be here. Let's go out and compete and play as hard as we possibly can, regardless of who the opponent is. As far as beating Russell, I mean, it's a tall task, literally. They're very big. They're very long at every position. They got great shooters. So, you know, we have to rebound their misses, I think, is a big key for us defensively. We got to know where Burgess is every possession offensively. When they're on offense, of course, try to eliminate him as much as possible. And then offensively, we got to take care of the basketball, limit our turnovers. They're an excellent pressing team, a half-court trapping team. We've got to limit our turnovers, get a good shot every time down, and then, of course, make a fair percentage of them.
All right, Coach, thank you very much. Good luck tonight.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. Guys, back to you.
All right, thank you, Mike. Brian Hall joined by Chris Pullum. We're going to take our first break here on the Restoration RX pregame show, and we're going to come back and talk about these Russell Red Devils in just a moment.
Whoa, hey, fellas. You know the routine.
My bad. We got you.
John?
Now entering Clarks, number 24 from Georgetown, Kentucky, Malachi Marino. Make some noise for number 22, Braden Hawthorne. You know him. You can't guard him. From Woodford County, number 2, Jasper Johnson.
Return. Fresh. Fuel. Clarks.
Ashland Credit Union is proud to offer 10 $1,000 scholarships to empower students taking the next steps on their journey. See website for more details or email scholarships@ashlandcu.org for more information.
Pick 6 for $19.99, a perfect meal for two.
That's got a rhyme.
Well, how about munching on Pick 6, my mouth going yap, yap. People always staring at my wings, they go flap, flap. Dave is so surprised because he didn't know I'd rap. Pick 6 meal for two for $19.99.
Hi, this is Clay from Pollock's Jewelers. So much has changed, especially over the last 30 years. Now the latest craze, lab-grown diamonds. As the only certified gemologist appraiser in the tri-state area, happy to help you. Thanks again for all your support and friendship over the years. We'll see you soon.
Ashland deserves leadership that is steady and strategic with a bold vision for the future. That's exactly how I lead. Forward with smart growth. Forward with responsible budgeting. Forward with safe neighborhoods and strong infrastructure. Forward with the opportunity for the next generation. I'm Amanda Clark, and I'm asking for your vote for the Ashland City Commission on May 19th.
At Primary Plus, we're more than just a healthcare provider. Since 1983, we have been proudly serving communities across northeastern Kentucky, providing state-of-the-art care to the region we call home. With expert clinicians offering personalized care, and we're more than your family doctor. We're your doctor in the family.
This country runs on skilled hands, and right now, we don't have enough of them. Electrician jobs are booming, and IBEW Local 317 is training the folks who'll keep America lit. If you're ready to learn a trade that matters, visit us at 1848 Madison Avenue, Huntington.
We know your time is valuable. That's why banking should be easy. With personal alerts on our banking app, you can be notified of what's important to you. People's Bank, working together, building success.
Back here at LST Johnson Arena on campus of Morehead State University. Brian Hall joined by Chris Pullum here on the Restoration RX pregame show as we prepare for game 2 of 4 today, Chris, the Russell Red Devils and the Fleming County Panthers.
Yeah, and I'll tell you, I've been so impressed with this Russell team all season long, Brian. I mean, I'll be honest, when you looked at them on paper at the beginning of the season, what you really looked at is their subtractions from last season, and you thought, okay, maybe this is not necessarily the year for Russell, but how do they answer that? They went 21-5 on the season. They won the 63rd district, and really what they've established is Jagger Prickett at point guard has been one of the premier point guards in the 16th region, if not all Eastern Kentucky. And I've been so impressed with the way he's played. Of course, I'm not taking by saying that, I'm not taking anything away from Ryder Prickett or Cordial or Pridemore or Benj. Those guys have certainly, they come together as a unit. They play terrific team defense. But it all starts, in my opinion, with Jagger Prickett and the way he runs this team offensively.
Absolutely. You know, talking with Jagger's dads a lot this year, you know, we established how confidence in Jaggers became a very dangerous thing. And Jagger does a great job of shifting gears for this team, knowing when to run, knowing when to slow it down. I don't know the exact percentages, but Ryder Burgess, I believe, is shooting, I would guess, in the 70% range from 3 in transition. Yeah. And that's all about Jagger Prickett getting the ball, getting it out, and getting it to his guys in the proper area. Now,
well, and you mentioned confidence for Prickett. Yeah. I mean, you look at, he's coming off basically not playing basketball for 2 years off knee injuries. Yeah. And I think it would be normal for people to wonder how he will respond to that. Does he have the confidence in his leg to play at a high rate of speed, to play with that reckless abandon to where he'll get into the paint and mix things up and not worry about maybe stepping the wrong way and hurting that knee again? But he's shown that he's been fearless all season long. And And then again, like you mentioned, you've got Ryder Burgess on the wing hitting 40% in total on the season. You mentioned in transition a much higher rate. I mean, that duo has been fantastic for the Red Devils this year.
Absolutely. And, you know, the thing when you talk about Jagger a little bit, about his role, and the other guys understand their role. Tyler Cordial tries to defend the rim, control the backboards, scores when he has mismatches. Then you got Gabe Pridemore, who will get out, defend, uses athleticism in a lot of different ways, and then Caden Bench, who arguably, you know, could have been the MVP of the 63rd District Tournament the way he played. So.
Yeah, my most improved player of the year in the 16th region, Tyler Cordial. I told him this early in the season, so I don't mind saying it live on the air. I was disappointed with him at times last year. I didn't think he played with the intensity or focus that he needed to in order to push his team over the top to take them to the next level. This season, a completely different Tyler Cordial. He battles, he competes, he is assertive offensively, he challenges defensively, he's a wild man going after rebounds. He has been a difference maker this season for Russell.
Absolutely. You know, really one of the true posts, and like I mentioned earlier, rim protectors that we've seen in the region in a while. They have him at 6'7". He's battled other big men, and he's done a good job, along with his teammates, of recognizing when he gets that mismatch down on the basket. So we're going to take another break here on the Restoration RX pregame show, as we're about 6 minutes and 45 seconds away from another first-round matchup between the Russell Red Devils and the Fleming County Panthers. We'll be back.
Mom, what's for dinner?
You know, I want everybody to walk into Dutch Miller Key with as much confidence as I've got going down this hill.
I'm not sure a first-timer should be picking up this much speed.
88 miles an hour?
He's looking a little wobbly.
Ooh. That's still pretty good. For a limited time, check out 0% APR for 48 months on select new Tellurites, Sorrentos, and Sportages, and be sure to ask about 90-day deferred payments.
Life moves fast and the moments don't wait. The first steps, the first home, the dreams you work so hard for. Where you place your trust matters. At Members Choice Credit Union, we're here for every milestone. Through the hard days, the hopeful days, and everything in between. Your money, your future, your choice.
When disaster strikes, don't wait. Call Restoration RX. Water, fire, mold, sewage cleanup, handled fast by certified pros. Call Restoration RX at 606-694-6946. We restore your home and your peace of mind.
Bong, bing, boom. Bing, bong, bing. Bing, bong, bingly, bongly, bing. Brilliant. Bong, bing, boom. Bing, bong, bing. Bing, bong, bingly, bongly, bing.
When you're ready for your next chapter, Jamie Lynn Barker at Century 21 makes it simple. Personalized service for buying or selling. Guided every step of the way. Call 606-831-5227.
Okay, Ashlyn, it's time to relax.
I'm David Salisbury, your current District 1 County Commissioner, and I ask for your support in the May 19th primary. Our physical court is driven economic growth through tourism, bringing new opportunities and investment to our community. From the new racetrack to our new 100,000 square foot sports complex, not to mention hosting 2 of the top 5 concerts in Kentucky, Rock the Country and Healing Appalachia. I am your 24/7 commissioner working for you every day. Humbly, I ask for your vote on the May 19th primary. Proven results, steady leadership, and continued success.
And we're back here on MyTown TV coverage of the boys' 16th region tournament, LST Johnson Arena on campus of Morehead State University. I'm Brian Hall, joined by Chris Poulin here on the Restoration RX pregame show. We prepare for the Russell Red Devils and the Fleming County Panthers.
Yeah, big different look this year for Fleming County.
Yeah.
No Hickerson, no Jolly, no Robinson.
That's a lot of points.
Yeah, you still have Cannon Keelman. You've got Jacob Johnson. You've got Michael Cropper, who were in the rotation last year, but it was really those three that have moved on.
Yeah.
And you've got Robinson and Jolly both at Midway University now, playing with who am I missing? Preston Hoskins from Ashland, but there's another 16th region player there. They're starting to build a little 16th region pocket there at Midtown.
You like the pipeline,
Midway.
Yeah. So we've already seen Boyd County punch their ticket to the semifinals, but not without great challenge from Elliott County, who fought back multiple times in that game. They will face the winner of our game here as we're about 2 minutes and 45 seconds away from the tip-off. The night session will open at 6:30 with Raceland and Morgan County. And the evening session will be Ashland and Round County. We're going to take our last break here before tip-off on MyTown TV.
Trust is something earned, not given. Better financials lead to a better life. All with the Better Bank, headquartered in Boyd County and serving the tri-state. KFB, the bank you trust and the community you love.
Jamie Reese, your Boyd County Sheriff, and on May the 19th, I respectfully ask for your vote because protecting your families is not political, it's personal.
From the ground up, trust the pros at JR's Concrete. Residential or commercial, reliable, professional, done on schedule. Call 606-465-2601 today. Trust the pros at JR's Concrete. We pour it right.
First National Bank is proud to support the 16th Regional Tournament. Just like these athletes, we're committed to dedication and teamwork, on and off the court. From banking to big dreams, we're here for you. First National Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Hi, I am DJ Reimer, a candidate to serve you on the Ashland City Commission. I believe in teamwork, dedication, and making our community stronger. Together, we can tackle the challenges Ashland faces and create opportunities for all of our residents. Let's work together to keep Ashland moving forward. And on November 5th, vote DJ Reimer.
Welcome to Morehead State University, the LST Johnson Arena, and the 2026 16th Region Boys Basketball Tournament. In this afternoon's next game, the runners-up of the 61st District, the Panthers of Fleming County, meet the winners of the 63rd District, the Red Devils of Russell. Let's meet the starting lineups first for the visiting team, Fleming County. For the Panthers, starting at guard, a 5'1" junior, number 2, Maddox Earlywine. At guard, a 5'6" sophomore, number 3, Gabe Eves. At guard, a 5'11" senior, number 11, Cannon Gilman. At guard, a 6'3" senior, number 24, Jacob Johnson. And at forward is 6'3", senior number 5, Gage Cropper. Fleming County has a record of 10 wins and 15 losses. The Panthers are coached by James Buddy Biggs, assisted by Gene Hickerson, David Marshall, and Brian Johnson. Now let's meet the starting lineup for Russell. For the Red Devils, starting at guard, the 6'3" sophomore, number 12, Caden Benj. At guard, a 6'5" sophomore, number 4, Ryder Burgess. At guard, a 6'3" sophomore, number 2, Jagger Prickett. At guard, a 6'3" junior, number 0, Gabe Pridemore. And at center, a 6'7" senior, number 32, Tyler Cordial. Russell has a record of 21 wins and 5 losses. The Red Devils are coached by Derek Cooksey, assisted by Brett Cooksey, Rex Cooksey, Joda Burgess, Hunter Adams, and Zach Parsons. The officials.
And here we go. Cordial and Johnson prepared to tip it up here in game 2 of the 16th Region Boys Tournament.
Little advantage for Cordial there, height-wise on this tip.
Cordial up quick, tips it to Jagger Prickett, and we're underway. Prickett across midcourt. Here's Pridemore. Back up to Prickett at the top. Benj at the elbow. He'll back down. Over to Benj. Cordial on the cut, tips it up, and no good. Rebound to Gabe Pridemore, back up, no good. And again, rebound to Gabe Pridemore. And now Jagger Prickett wants 3, and that's where we'll start the scoring.
Jagger Prickett, who's you mentioned, worked on his three-point shot all last summer, up to 40% from behind the three-point line on the season.
Absolutely.
Stepped up and hit that with confidence.
As Johnson's going to throw it out of bounds, and Russell's going to force an early turnover. They got a couple early rebounds on the offensive end, and now a turnover. Not a pace that Fleming County wants to start at. Here's Prickett. To the left side, directing a little traffic here. Ryder Burgess. Here's Cordial at the free throw line, finds Benj in the post, up under the basket, back up, no good. And it's going to be tipped out of bounds and stay with the Devils. I think they're going to call that off of Kilman there, as Ryder Burgess will trigger it in. He finds Cordial. Cordial, 15-footer, no good. Rebound comes down to Earlywine. He's going to push ahead for Fleming County. Quickly to Johnson. Johnson ahead to Cropper. Cropper back to Johnson, in and out. Cordial with the rebound. And here come the Devils. Ryder Burgess on the left side. He'll find Pridemore. Pridemore on the attack, finds Cordial for the open layup. Great pass by Gabe Pridemore. And Coach Buddy Biggs is unhappy. And he will take a Blackburn Avenue Giovanni's 30-second timeout.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he's as unhappy with their defense. Probably that's what it was, but on the other end, Fleming just has to settle down and make shots.
Yeah.
But really impressed so far with Russell's half-court execution. Great decision there to draw that defender by Pridemore and to dump down to Cordial. He saw that defender commit to help, found the open guy, and got the bucket. So good execution, a well-coached team there with the Russell Red Devils.
Absolutely, you know, and you and I talked about the utility knife players, and Gabe Pridemore
absolutely
he just shows it. He's already got a couple of rebounds to go with that great assist, and we're going to have to do an all utility knife team for the girls and boys this year. So
you know, and I didn't say enough about Pridemore or Benj in the pregame. I mean, those two, as much as attention as Prickett and Burgess and Cordial get, you know, those two add so much to this team with their defensive intensity and flexibility.
There's Benj with a rebound. Russell wants to run ahead. Prickett gets
Nice
ahead of
find.
everyone. Nice catch and finish. Great pass from Caden Benj.
Prickett with 5 of Russell's 7 points now.
And here is Johnson. Johnson again with a floater. And they'll roll around and roll in. You know, Prickett played a little bit with the flu in the district tournament. Has minutes cut slightly, not a lot, but you see what a healthy Jagger Prickett can turn into. There's Cordial. Back to Prickett. Prickett going downhill, back to Cordial. 17-footer is short. Rebound to Cropper. Cropper's going to get it out to Earlywine. He's going to push ahead. I believe that's Keys in the corner for three, and now Coach Derek Cooksey is unhappy with his team as a 5-0 Fleming County run. And we're going to get another Blackburn Avenue Giovanni's timeout.
Yeah, Coach Cooksey there just wants his players to play with their heads up a little more in that transition defense. That's where Fleming has really made their money so far in this game is pushing the ball and finding the open spots, running the shooter to the corner there, or it's been Johnson on the drive down the middle. And I'm sure that's what Cooksey's talking about right now in the break, just to kind of tighten up defensively, sprint back, and then locate your man.
Absolutely, and that's exactly what happened. They got their back turned there to Keys. Gabe Keys got open and made them pay. So we went from a 7-0 run for the Devils to a 5-0 run for the Panthers. So. And here is Prickett. Across the timeline. Conley is checked in now for Fleming County. Back out front to Jagger Prickett. Recess things tipped away by Earlywine. And here comes the Panthers. And Earlywine up, no good. Run down. There's Keys, wants another three, no good. Rebound comes down to Jagger Prickett. Looking ahead, he finds Gabe Pridemore. Pridemore on the attack against Conley. Stops, fade away, good.
Great pass ahead, good recognition by Prickett. How about that settle and shot by Pridemore, Brian?
Absolutely. And here's Keys bringing it up across against Burgess. Benz tips away, loose ball. Body's on the floor. It ends up with Gabe Pridemore again. He'll attack the rim, and he may have taken an extra step there. Got his footwork a little bit out of character there.
You look at this Russell team, Brian, and you've got some offensive players out there. You wouldn't think of this as a really tough-minded defensive team, but you saw right there they created that second turnover in a row, and it's they only allow 53 points per game. This Russell team knows how to defend.
Here is Earlywine. Johnson will find on the left side on a loose ball and then score.
Yeah, his fourth point of the game. He's had some success going to the rim.
Likes that, left-handed player. He likes getting to that left side just now. Here's Prickett. Prickett to Benj. Benj wants three, no good. Rebound comes down to Johnson. He'll find Earlywine and he'll push ahead. Back to Johnson. Here's Cropper. Cropper wants three. No good. Rebound comes down to Ryder Burgess. And Burgess will slow things down. Not many touches yet for Ryder. As Pridemore downhill again. Out to Jagger Prickett. Loses it momentarily, and they're going to call that a double dribble, and that will be another Russell turnover.
That other hand must have come up in front of us. I could not see that he touched it with both hands.
He was right, referee right in front of us there. Johnson to trigger it in. There's Earlywine. Over to Keys. Back to Earlywine. Cropper. Skip pass over to Keys. Earlywine. This is kind of different from what we've seen in past Buddy Biggs teams, Chris. They're more patient than usual. Buddy likes to get out and run.
Fleming trying to figure out this Russell zone now.
Yep.
Usually
that's how you do it right there, but a great block by Tyler Cordial.
The rule typically, if it's a one-man front zone, you go with two up top to get the defense off balance, but Buddy's sticking with one player up top and two players on the wings and letting those baseline players try to get behind in the gray area.
The short corner, it's a great weapon. And here is a three from Kilman, who's just returned and tipped out of bounds to stay with Fleming County. Fleming County inbound under their own basket. Oh, he missed Johnson open there. And now it's tipped, ends up in the hands of Jagger Prickett. Jagger surveying, he'll back things out. Here's Burgess. Ball fake, and there's a runner in the lane, no good. Rebound comes down to Johnson again, and we've got a foul on Gabe Pridemore, a little overzealous there trying to get the back tip.
Like the aggressiveness.
Yeah. And we are going to get our first media timeout of the afternoon. A Restoration RX media timeout. The Devils leading Fleming County 9-7. We'll be back here on MyTown TV.
When disaster strikes, don't wait. Call Restoration RX. Water, fire, mold, sewage cleanup, handled fast by certified pros. Call Restoration RX at 606-694-6946. We restore your home and your peace of mind.
At Big Sandy Superstore, we support factories and workers right here in the USA. We're always looking for American-made brands that are built to last and made to matter. Because American-made means jobs and opportunities in our communities. You'll get big savings on American-made brands when you shop right here and can feel good knowing you're supporting your neighbors, friends, and family. Built here, sold here. Big Sandy Superstore.
Pathways has been around for over half a century, providing quality behavioral health care services for 60 years.
Pathways is your certified community behavioral health care clinic. Learn more at pathways-ky.org. Expert care, backed by experience.
And we're back here at LST Johnson Arena on campus of Morehead State University for Game 2 of the opening round of the boys 16th Region Tournament. 2:49 to play in the first quarter. The Russell Red Devils lead Fleming County 9-7. Cheerleaders got a little bit of a late start. We're going to throw it to Mike Miller on the sideline here.
Thought you were paying me back, Brian, for forgetting about you in game
no,
one.
I wasn't sure about
he
the cheerleaders.
He never forgets, Mike.
No, yeah. Well, like Coach Biggs during that timeout, part of what I could hear was look for Fleming to try to push just a little bit off of Russell misses, especially off the jump shots. You know, you guys were talking there in the first quarter. Fleming was slowing it down a little bit. Usually not the way Coach Biggs likes to play, but don't be surprised to see them push off of a Russell make, especially off a long rebound. Guys, back to you.
That is more of Coach Biggs' style, as he's done a long time here in the 16th region. And now we may have something on the floor.
I think there's some confusion on who has possession.
Oh. And there's something on the floor. All the above, Chris.
All the above, yeah. That'll let us take a chance to set the stage this evening. 6:30. It will be Morgan and Raceland. You'll be on play-by-play. I'll be on Keller for that one again. We'll just re-rack it at 6:30. And then 8 o'clock tonight, it is Rowan and Ashland in the nightcap. It'll be me and Nathan River on the call for that one. So make sure you come back. You know, you get a chance to watch a little bit of the Kentucky game at 4 o'clock, and you tune back in to catch our evening session here at LST Johnson Arena.
Did you mean Kentucky game, or did you mean the Florida game, Chris?
Well, I'm still going to say Kentucky.
I will too. I
Ben
just know the
Spicer
fan base is
disagree
not
with us.
excited at the moment.
Yeah.
As we continue to have the Restoration RX floor cleanup here.
I think they're refinishing the floor over there.
Yeah.
Is that a Restoration RX employee?
Our man Joel Dooley would take care of that in a heartbeat. So. And
I mean, what is on the floor, Brian?
I don't know. I mean, whatever it is.
It's not coming up, whatever it is.
You know what? We're going to take another break. We'll be back here on MyTown TV.
From the ground up, trust the pros at JR's Concrete. Residential or commercial, reliable, professional, done on schedule. Call 606-465-2601 today. Trust the pros at JR's Concrete. We pour it right.
With Ashland Credit Union's Community Spirit Card Program, every swipe supports what matters most: our students, our schools, and our community. From morning coffee to Friday night lights, show your spirit everywhere you go.
And we're back.
Back for the second half of the floor cleaning tournament.
Yeah. It's like they were prepared for curling in here, Chris. And here we go as it's Fleming County ball. Here's Earlywine to Johnson. Gilman back to Earlywine out top. Tipped away now, and it will end up in the hands of Ryder Burgess. Jagger Prickett filling the lane, but will miss the layup. Cropper with the rebound. Prickett picks his pocket.
Rick Pitino would be proud of that one.
Yeah, as Burgess gets the three, Prickett with the rebound, he'll go up, and he's going to be fouled, and he'll go to the free throw line.
Russell does such a good job of that half-court zone defense. They extend out to the three-point line. They use their length. I mean, you look at players like Burgess and Prickett and Pridemore. Yeah, they're so long that they can extend out and really challenge three-point shooters without giving up too much on the inside.
Well, the biggest thing there is the versatility of Benz, Pridemore, Burgess, and Prickett. They can play a lot of positions. I mean, last year, Gabe Pridemore was forced into point guard service. There is Earlywine. It's Kilman. Tries to get it into Cropper, tipped out to Johnson. Earlywine with it to Conley. Conley to Cropper. Now Conley wants three. No good. Rebound Cropper. And he will finish. You know, Cropper's giving up a little size to Tyler Cordial, but Cropper looks like a full-grown man out there. Here's Pridemore. Back to Prickett. Prickett wants three. No good. Rebound. Caden Benz back up and good.
Mr. Dirty Work.
That's it, man, and he loves it. Here's Earlywine. Head to Johnson. Cropper. Johnson on the baseline. Back to Cropper. Cropper will attack Benj. Out front it comes to Earlywine. He'll find Conley. Earlywine. There's Cropper at the foul line. Earlywine wants three off the top corner of the board, and it's picked up by Cordial.
Nice
outlet. Burgess out in front of everybody. What a pass by Tyler Cordial.
And no hesitation, got control, looked up immediately.
Yep. 44 seconds to play here in the first quarter. Now here's Conley. Cross midcourt to Johnson. Johnson tipped away. That's Gabe Pridemore. And here come the Devils with 30 seconds to play in the quarter. Caden Benj, Pridemore. Pridemore 12-footer, no good. Cordial battles Cropper for the rebound, but it ends up in the hands of Earlywine. Now he's attacking, tipped away. Russell has it back. And here's Prickett. He'll lay it up and in. Another fast break point. More fast break points for the Russell Red Devils.
Jagger Prickett with 8 points now in this one.
I think he's feeling better since the district tournament.
Yeah.
Good to have him feeling better. And there's another turnover as they're going to call Johnson for a travel. That is the eighth, Fleming County turnover here in the first quarter. 2.8 seconds. Let's see what Russell draws up here. As Taylor White is checked in, he's going to get the ball. One dribble, heave from midcourt, off the shot clock, and that's where we will end this first quarter. Russell leading Fleming County 16-9. We'll be back here on MyTown TV.
Whoa, hey, fellas. You know the routine.
My bad. We got you.
Tom?
Now entering Clarks, number 24 from Georgetown, Kentucky, Malachi Marino. Make some noise for number 22, Braden Hawthorne. You know him, you can't guard him. From Woodford County, number 2, Jasper Johnson.
Return, refresh, fuel. Clarks.
You know, I want everybody to walk into Dutch Miller Key with as much confidence as I've got going down this hill.
I'm not sure a first-timer should be picking up this much speed.
88 miles an hour?
He's looking a little wobbly.
That's still pretty good. For a limited time, check out 0% APR for 48 months on select new Tellurites, Sorrentos, and Sportages, and be sure to ask about 90-day deferred payments.
We're back here at LST Johnson Arena on the campus of Morehead State University, where we are playing game 2 of the first round of the boys' 16th region tournament. I'm Brian Hall, joined by Chris Pullum, Mike Miller working the sidelines. Mike, what'd you hear over in the Russell huddle?
Yeah, guys, for Coach Cooksey, it was an offensive timeout. He was drawing up a little bit of a change on how they're going to attack that, and coming from the wings and down to the basket as far as how they're cutting. And the two that he wants on the wings, you may see them cut down to the box and then a curl back off of that screen on the offensive set. Guys, back to you.
It makes a lot of sense, Chris. They're getting good looks in the middle, and they just came up short on them. Early wine. Corbin McGrath has checked in. Taylor White still in the game. And Pollard has checked in for Fleming County as Pridemore pulls down a rebound. He'll push ahead to Burgess. Back to Pridemore. Here's Benj, open for 3. In and out. Rebound to Cropper. There's Cropper. That's Pollitt. Here's Johnson. Loose ball, Zach Pollitt and Burgess now. One man to beat. Finger roll up and good.
Just outran him.
Yeah, and Coach Biggs wants another timeout. He's going to take another 30-second Blackburn Avenue Giovanni's timeout here, Chris, and the fast break points are just mounting up for the Devils.
Yeah, for Russell, that's their 11th fast break point on record. Fleming still without a fast break point in this game, but it's been Russell's ability to turn over Fleming and get out quickly on the break, and also that cordial, the rebounds and the long outlet passes leading to easy baskets for the Red Devils.
You know, that's got to be what Coach Biggs is talking about here. They got to get back.
Yep.
You know, we're seeing too many runouts, and Russell clearly not afraid to air it out. And that's led to those 11 fast break points.
Yeah, guys, I'll reiterate, obviously 30-second timeout. They're out on the court. It's a little hard to hear, but I wasn't down by Fleming County, but every single timeout, as you've talked about, it's been a defensive timeout pretty much for Coach Biggs. They got to be careful right here it doesn't get away from them.
And it very easily could.
Yeah.
As Russell's doubled them up now.
Cropper. Ben's with the rebound, and we're going to get a foul. I think Johnson might have taken a shot there. Wow, insult to injury there, Chris. He took a shot in the nose and got called for the foul.
Devin Conley on now, the junior for Fleming.
And now with Jagger Prickett on the bench, Ryder Burgess will occupy the point guard spot. Corbin McGrath, the shooter. Pridemore into Taylor White. White, did he step on the line? No, they're going to call a travel. One thing we've seen this morning compared to the girls' tournament, or this afternoon, is the travel's been called less liberally, I will say.
I would say you're right about that.
Yeah. There's Keys. Out front to Earlywine. Kielman with the 3, no good. Pridemore, and here we are again. Taylor White on the run out. Under the basket, gets his own, back up again. No good. Cropper clears for Fleming County.
Fleming's got to work harder to get better shots. That shot came way too early in the possession. Bad shots lead to easy shots on the other end, and that's what happened. Russell couldn't convert, but they've made a living with that philosophy here in the first half.
If it's not broke, don't fix it kind of thing.
That's right.
Here's Cropper, Conley. Conley wants 3, and good. Big shot. They needed that.
Only 36% from the field, Conley on the season, but shot that one with the confidence of a 70% shooter.
Here's Burgess. McGrath. Over to Benj. Taylor White at the baseline. Benj on the attack, floater in the lane, off the rim, no good. Gets his own. Back up, no good again. And that will be cleared by Kielman. And Conley wants another. No good this time. Pridemore with the rebound. He'll push ahead. Here's Corbin McGrath. Ryder Burgess,
trail
the deep 3.
Got
good. Loves those transition threes. And And now Kilman quickly back for Fleming County. We got a foul on Russell.
So, Brian, what's your favorite three? Is it the kick-out three off the offensive rebound or the trail three?
I love the trail, the transition three. You have your momentum going with you towards the basket. That's. I wasn't that great a shooter, so I needed everything going forward, moving to the basket. So, Gilman this time, and Tyler Cordial and Jagger Prickett have returned. Here's McGrath, Prickett. Taylor White wants three, no good. Prickett with the long rebound. He'll attack, finds Cordial.
Nice find.
Lays it up and in. Soft touch around the rim.
Russell controlling the glass on both ends of the floor. And
wow.
Prickett, such a heads-up play. He had the shot from 12 feet, but instead he made one more pass to get Cordial a little closer to the bucket and feed his big man. That's the sign of a point guard that really understands the game.
Absolutely. And we've got a full timeout here taken by Fleming County. We'll take it with them. We'll be right back here on MyTown TV.
We know your time is valuable. That's why banking should be easy. With personal alerts on our banking app, you can be notified of what's important to you. People's Bank, working together, building success.
Pathways has been around for over half a century, providing quality behavioral health care services for 60 years.
Pathways is your certified community behavioral health care clinic. Learn more at pathways-ky.org. Expert care, backed by experience.
This country runs on skilled hands, and right now, we don't have enough of them. Electrician jobs are booming, and IBEW Local 317 is training the folks who'll keep America lit. If you're ready to learn a trade that matters, visit us at 1848 Madison Avenue, Huntington.
And we're back here on MyTown TV coverage of the boys 16th region tournament, where Fleming County coach Buddy Biggs has now burned 3 timeouts here in the first half. Mike Miller was listening in to their huddle. What you got, Mike?
Yeah, Coach Biggs was just telling his teams, like, look, you got to be tough. At some point, you got to get a rebound on the defensive end and not allow Russell to get extra chances. And you got to play tough on the offensive end and rebound on that end as well. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, Mike. As Conley for Fleming County stops another Russell run with a bucket. Now here's Taylor White to the cutting Prickett, who finds Cordial once again, lays it up and in. I mean, Jagger Prickett could not be making this any more easy for Cordial. Here's Cropper. That's Keys to Earlywine. Back to Keys. He'll back it out. Russell extending that zone. Keys deep three, no good, and one and done again for Fleming County. Tyler Cordial clears, and here come the Devils. Corbin McGrath wants three in the corner, good! You cannot give Corbin McGrath much room.
One-way traffic here in the second for Russell. They are pulling away in this one. It's offensive rebounds. They've got 8 offensive rebounds in the game, 19 total rebounds, and 7 steals. That's the difference, just winning more possessions.
Yeah, absolutely. Quality minutes off the bench. Both McGrath and Taylor White has allowed Coach Cooksey to kind of rotate in the starting 5 and leave those 2 guys on the floor. Fleming County inbound under their own basket. It's going to be tipped out by Cordial. As Earlywine trying to get it in. And they're going to get Cropper for a foul here.
Yeah, he put an extra shoulder bump into Cordial as Cordial was trying to hold his defensive position inside. It's a good call.
Yeah. And now a little bit of pressure from Fleming County. And Jagger Prickett lose it and will go out of bounds and be back Fleming County's way. So Fleming County with a break there after they turned it over. Russell returns the favor here. Here's Earlywine. 28-13. Johnson in the middle. Back out to Keys. Johnson floater in the lane. No good again. One and done as Taylor White comes down with the rebound. He'll push ahead. And stolen away by Keys. He read Taylor White's eyes. Keys will find Conley. He'll attack. Cordial will block. Save it in bounce. Nice job by Tyler Cordial to sling it the length of the court there.
Smart move by Cordial. He didn't save it underneath the basket, risking possibly saving it to a Fleming player for a layup.
Absolutely right. That is a coach's pet peeve. You and I can both agree on, Chris, for sure. We're going to get the Restoration RX media timeout here. We'll take it with them. We'll be back here on MyTown TV.
When disaster strikes, don't wait. Call Restoration RX. Water, fire, mold, sewage cleanup, handled fast by certified pros. Call Restoration RX at 606-694-6946. We restore your home and your peace of mind.
At Big Sandy Superstore, we support factories and workers right here in the USA. We're always looking for American-made brands that are built to last and made to matter. Because American-made means jobs and opportunities in our communities. You'll get big savings on American-made brands when you shop right here and can feel good knowing you're supporting your neighbors, friends, and family. Built here, sold here. Big Sandy Superstore.
Pathways has been around for over half a century, providing quality behavioral health care services for 60 years.
Pathways is your certified community behavioral health care clinic. Learn more at pathways-ky.org. Expert care, backed by experience.
And we're back here at Morehead State University, MyTown TV coverage. The boys' 16th region tournament, game 2 of 4 today. Brian Hall joined by Chris Pullum, Mike Miller. Mike, what'd you hear over there?
Yeah, Coach Cooksey really pleased with the effort, but he's telling his team, you're up 15, let's not be satisfied. Let's keep after it, keep the intensity up on defense, keep attacking on offense, and try to extend this lead and put them away. Guys, back to you.
Absolutely. We saw that in the first game. Boyd County had a couple of chances to put Elliott County away and didn't quite put away a pesky Elliott County team. Here's early wine, not sure what that would have been called there, but here's Conley on the attack. Floater, no good. Cordial clears the rebound and immediately looks ahead.
Great challenge by Cordial and definitely affected the shot.
Corbin McGrath again for 3. Front rim, no good. Tipped around. Benj had it momentarily. Now it ends up in the hands of Conley. Conley will push. Tipped by Benj. Picked up by Keys. Early wine. He'll attack. Floater blocked by Ryder Burgess.
Look at Russell get out and go.
And they're going to get Jagger Prickett on the fast break. He's fouled by Conley, and he'll go to the free throw line.
And Russell wants to run, and they want to get out quickly. As you can see, those are long outlet passes. That's been their bread and butter here in the first half, those long outlet passes creating easy opportunities on the other end.
Prickett's first one up and good. You know, it's funny, Chris, how things are contagious on the basketball court, and seeing their teammates get these runouts and make these passes has made everyone look ahead for these runouts and passes. As Prickett missed second, Cropper will get the rebound. Over to early wine against Burgess, 29-13.
2-1-2 press here by Russell. Maybe just throwing a different look at him. Here's the trap up front.
As Keys trapped. Loose ball picked up by Cordial. Cordial finds Burgess. Burgess ball fake up and good.
Yeah, Burgess hit the brakes there, allowed the defender to clear the zone and got the easy layup.
Yep. Now it's loose again, and it's going back to Russell.
I've got Fleming on 12 turnovers now.
I just saw that too, Chris, and if you told me it was on, I feel like it
seems like it's
more. Yeah. But I think came from a lot of the one-and-done possessions Fleming County has had. Here's McGrath. Thought about the 3. Now he'll take it. In and out. Caden Ben's rebound ends up with Cordial. Prickett. 3 at the top of the key. No good. Cordial racing for the rebound. Saves it in again. Here's Corbin McGrath. Back to Prickett. Prickett on the attack. Cordial
he earned this 3. He earned it.
And they're going to get Caden Benz for the push-off.
Cordial earned that. I mean, he earned that 3-point opportunity with the way he played on that possession.
Yeah, doing all the work for everybody else to get the shots. But it is a shot he can make.
Of course, he also could have taken one dribble and smashed it, too, as that baseline drive was open.
He's been known to do that here a little more recently as well. Here's Conley to Johnson. And now Cordial blocks that. I'm not sure what is getting called. I don't know if we got a replay of that or not.
Yeah, I thought Cordial, it was a really good challenge from Cordial straight up, and I don't think he was close enough to the player.
I don't think he was either.
That may not have been Cordial that committed the foul. It might have been White. It was. It went against White.
Oh, we had it wrong. Okay, Taylor White.
Cordial with 2 block shots on record. Seems like he's had a few more than that tonight.
He's challenged a boatload. So 31-15. We're under a minute to play. Here in the first half. Here's Cordial. Back to Burgess. McGrath. Prickett will reset things with 35 to play. Here's McGrath.
It looks like Russell's going to hold it for 1.
Burgess. Prickett. Prickett on the baseline to Taylor White. He will get free, and Prickett will dump it down to the big man, Tyler Cordial, who finishes at the rim again.
4 dimes for Jagger Prickett in this one in the first half on 9 points.
And give who is I missed that bucket, but I
believe that was Cropper.
Cropper with the bucket. All right. Taylor White, we're going to call that a 3 at the buzzer. And that's where we're going to end this half. I think Mike Miller's going to grab Coach Derek Cooksey of the Russell Red Devils.
Guys, I got Coach Cooksey here real quick. Coach, you're up almost 20. You got to be pleased. Seems like your team has kept up the intensity, both ends of the court. What do you got to do to finish this one off?
That's what we challenged the guys with. I mean, early on they run some junk defenses, and we just weren't patient enough. Hats off to Fleming County. But once we got into a groove and kind of let our defense lead to good offense, I thought our intensity picked up. So I'm pleased where we're at. We're going to challenge them here to basically score 0-0. It's tournament basketball. Keep getting better.
All right, good luck in the second half. Thanks, Coach. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, Mike. And we are going to take a break here on the Buffalo Wild Wings halftime show where the Russell Red Devils lead the Fleming County Panthers 36-17. We'll be back here on MyTown TV.
With Ashland Credit Union's Community Spirit Card Program, every swipe supports what matters most. Our students, our schools, and our community. From morning coffee to Friday night lights, show your spirit everywhere you go.
You know, I want everybody to walk into Dutch Miller Key with as much confidence as I've got going down this hill.
I'm not sure a first-timer should be picking up this much speed.
88 miles an hour?
He's looking a little wobbly.
Oh, that's still pretty good. For a limited time, check out 0% APR for 48 months on select new Tellurites, Sorrentos, and Sportages, and be sure to ask about 90-day deferred payments.
Pick 6 for $19.99 is the perfect meal for 2.
I can't believe we're on a date.
Oh, I'm just here for Pick 6.
Imagine what our kids would look like.
I don't want to have kids with you.
6 kids.
6!
Pick 6!
Wait, could we eat here every meal?
Yes.
All right, I'm down. Pick 6 meal for 2 for $19.99.
Whoa, hey, fellas. You know the routine.
My bad. We got you.
Tom?
Now entering Clarks, number 24 from Georgetown, Kentucky, Malachi Marino. Make some noise for number 22, Braden Hawthorne. You know him, you can't guard him. From Woodford County, number 2, Jasper Johnson.
Return, refresh, fuel. Clarks.
Ashland deserves leadership that is steady and strategic with a bold vision for the future. That's exactly how I lead. Forward with smart growth. Forward with responsible budgeting. Forward with safe neighborhoods and strong infrastructure. Forward with the opportunity for the next generation. I'm Amanda Clark, and I'm asking for your vote for the Ashland City Commission on May 19th.
Did you know that teens can have their own debit cards at the Citizens Bank? Teach them independence while you stay in control. Ask about teen debit cards today. The Citizens Bank, committed to our community since 1928.
The Ashland Area YMCA is where families and friends come to stay active and have fun. We offer a wide range of activities and classes, a safe and welcoming environment for kids. We also provide tutoring for middle and high school students. Follow us on social media at the Ashland Area YMCA.
And we're back here on MyTown TV. Coverage of the boys' 16th region tournament at LST Johnson Arena on campus here at Morehead State University. As you see, one of Jagger Prickett's 5 assists to Tyler Cordial there in the first half, and then
another one dumped down to Cordial.
Yeah, you know, Russell doing a good job, Chris, like we kind of talked about off air, of drawing multiple defenders in and finding the open man. So first half scoring for Fleming County. Let's see, they had Keys with 3, Cropper with 4, Johnson with 6, and Evan Conley with 4 for 17 points. On the Russell side, Gabe Pridemore, 2 points, 5 rebounds for Pridemore. Jagger Prickett with 9 points, 5 assists, and 5 steals, Chris. Triple-double watch.
Yeah, we talked a lot about him before the game that, you know, he's the one that sort of makes this team go, and he certainly proved it there in the first half.
Yeah. 9 points for Ryder Burgess, 2 points for Caden Bench. Tyler Cordial with 8 points and 7 rebounds. And then off the bench for the Devils, Corbin McGrath and Taylor White, 3 points apiece. So every Devil that played in the first half scored, Chris.
And the stats that really jump off, the team stats that jump off for me, 8 steals, 10 offensive rebounds. They've taken 36 shots to Fleming's 26 shots. To me, that's the difference. And those are hustle numbers.
Yeah.
That tells the story that one team is playing at a different level than the other. And with the takeaways, the rebounds, creating more opportunities, Russell's just outplaying Fleming in every aspect of the game so far.
Absolutely. And that leads to a 36-17 Russell lead. We're about 5 minutes from the start of the second half. We're going to take another break here on the Buffalo Wild Wings halftime show.
First National Bank is proud to support the 16th Regional Tournament. Just like these athletes, we're committed to dedication and teamwork, on and off the court. From banking to big dreams, we're here for you. First National Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Your home protects your family. We protect your home. Restoration RX tackles water damage, mold, fire, and more. Available 24/7 in the tri-state. Restoration RX 606-694-6946. Peace of mind starts here.
I'm David Salisbury, your current District 1 County Commissioner, and I ask for your support in the May 19th primary. Our physical court has driven economic growth through tourism, bringing new opportunities and investment to our community. From the new racetrack to our new 100,000 square foot sports complex, not to mention hosting 2 of the top 5 concerts in Kentucky, Rock the Country and Healing Appalachia. I am your 24/7 Commissioner working for you every day. Humbly, I ask for your vote on the May 19th primary. Proven results, steady leadership, and continued success.
Mom, what's for dinner?
Trust is something earned, not given. Better financials lead to a better life. All with the Better Bank, headquartered in Boyd County and serving the tri-state. KFB, the bank you trust and the community you love.
We know your time is valuable. That's why banking should be easy. With personal alerts on our banking app, you can be notified of what's important to you. People's Bank, working together, building success.
I'm Jamie Reese, your Boyd County Sheriff, and on May the 19th, I respectfully ask for your vote because protecting your families is not political, it's personal.
Pick 6 for $19.99, a perfect meal for 2.
That's gotta rhyme.
Well, how about munching on Pick 6, my mouth going yap, yap. People always staring at my wings, they go flap, flap. Dave is so surprised because he didn't know I'd rap. Pick 6 meal for 2 for $19.99.
Hi, I am DJ Reimer, a candidate to serve you on the Ashland City Commission. I believe in teamwork, dedication, and making our community stronger. Together, we can tackle the challenges Ashland faces and create opportunities for all of our residents. Let's work together to keep Ashland moving forward. And on November 5th, vote DJ Reimer.
Bong, bing, boom. Bing, bong, bing. Bing, bong, bingly, bongly, bing. Brilliant.
Life moves fast and the moments don't wait. The first steps, the first home, the dreams you work so hard for. Where you place your trust matters. At Members Choice Credit Union, we're here for every milestone. Through the hard days, the hopeful days, and everything in between. Your money, your future, your choice.
And we're back here on the Buffalo Wild Wings halftime show. The boys' 16th region tournament where Russell leads Fleming County 36-17 at the half. 30 seconds to start of the second half, Chris. How does Fleming County get back in this game?
Well, they've got to get back down the floor and defend right now. Russell just getting too many easy transition buckets against them. And, you know, they have to start getting some kills, some stops, some open frames for Russell on the offensive end. When you do that, you can come down, play with a little more confidence offensively, move them around defensively, and maybe work for a better shot. But, you know, in a hole like this, they don't have a lot of time to get it started, Brian.
No, I mean, this is you got to get stops right away.
Yeah.
No empty possessions, and value those possessions
100%
like crazy. It looks like Russell will return with their starting five: Cordial, Binge, Pridemore, Burgess, and Prickett. As will Fleming County early line: Keys, Cropper, Kilman, and Johnson. And Binge will inbound here to Prickett. He'll bring it across midcourt. Here's Pridemore. Here's Prickett. Back to Pridemore. Pridemore on the attack. 15-footer. Nice. You see the athleticism of Gabe Pridemore there, and able to jump, stop, and rise like he did.
Yeah, he can do so much. He can get to the rim and smash it on you. He can shoot from 17. He can step out and hit threes, too. Another block for Cordial.
Yeah, Pierce Cropper ends up with the loose ball. Out front to Earlywine, little Euro step. He finds Kilman for three, and good. Big shot there to get the second half started for the Panthers.
Kilman, a 37% three-point shooter on the season.
And now Russell's going to turn it over. Jagger Prickett overthrows Gabe Pridemore. The idea was right, just a little bit over his head. And now Russell will show a little bit of two-man front here.
We'll see if they'll try to trap with Pridemore.
Nice. Conley is checked back in. Cropper on the baseline, dumps it off to Johnson. No good. Pridemore skies for the rebound.
Another challenge by Cordial. It affected the shot enough to throw off Johnson.
Here is Burgess for three, and good.
No doubt that was going in right in front of the Russell bench, and Coach Buddy Biggs has seen enough already.
He has now used 4 of his 5 timeouts, and this has to be a full timeout. 41-20, Russell on top. We're going to take it with them. We'll be right back on MyTown TV.
Whoa, hey, fellas. You know the routine.
My bad. We got you.
Tom?
Now entering Clarks, number 24 from Georgetown, Kentucky, Malachi Marino. Make some noise for number 22, Braden Hawthorne. You know him, you can't guard him, from Woodford County, number 2, Jasper Johnson.
Return, fresh, fuel. Clarks.
Your home protects your family. We protect your home. Restoration RX tackles water damage, mold, fire, and more. Available 24/7 in the tri-state. Restoration RX 606-694-6946. Peace of mind starts here.
And we're back here on MyTown TV coverage of the boys' 16th region tournament on campus at Morehead State University. Our sideline reporter Mike Miller was listening in with the Fleming County Panthers. Mike, what you got?
Yeah, guys, Coach Biggs reminding his team, I think there was some confusion on what defense they were in and left up a wide open three. Just trying to remind his team to communicate and defend, but it's been a struggle so far for Fleming County.
As Prickett gets the steal, his shot blocked by Earlywine, and it will be tipped out of bounds. I believe it's going Fleming County's way. Give Jagger now 6 steals on the game. Here is Conley. Right into that double team, stripped away by Pridemore. Ahead to Burgess. Burgess up and good.
Burgess now in double digits. No, he already was. I take that back. He's on 14 now.
Yeah. Across the timeline is Earlywine. That trap comes again. Johnson may have walked, but No call. Cropper with the ball on the baseline. Over to Kilman. He wants another three. No good. Rebound to Johnson. Out to Conley. Conley back over to Earlywine. Finds Kilman. Here's Conley. Earlywine at the top. Johnson baseline jumper and long. It will be rebounded by Ryder Burgess, and here come the Devils. Jagger Prickett, extra pass. That's Gabe Pridemore in the corner. Three, no good. Tipped around. Benj will end up with it. He finds Pridemore. Pridemore will attack this time.
Nice split.
Nice job by Gabe Pridemore. Rims out. Rebound to Johnson. He'll push ahead for Fleming County. Conley. And there's Cropper. He wants three. No good. A rebound comes down to Gabe Pridemore. Tries to get ahead to Ryder Burgess. Overthrew him just slightly. It will go back to Fleming County.
You know, if there's a talking point after this game for Coach Cooksey, too many turnovers for Russell in this one so far. That was their 9th of the game.
Yeah, they're as the lead has ballooned, they've got a little lackadaisical, you would say, with the basketball.
You know, when you look at this Fleming team, and you know, Lucas Jolly not there, Bradley Robinson not there, Nickerson not there. I mean, that was so much firepower that Coach Buddy Biggs had.
75% of his scoring probably last year.
And that's really the problem as you see them trying to execute here. They just don't have that guy who can go get them two when they need it. Another block by Cordial.
Wow. Here's Prickett. Cordial just dominating the defensive end. And it's going to be another turnover off of the foot of Caden Benj. Back to Fleming County. Earlywine. Back to Keys. Keys finds Conley in the middle. And he goes over Cordial that time.
Tough shot.
Yeah. Give Conway 4. Or 5, excuse me. And here's Pridemore. Thought about the three. Ball fake baseline. Jagger Prickett at the top.
Nice dump
great
down.
pass. Cordial misses, gets his own, and puts it back.
Big fella, you got to hit that first one. You're knocking an assist off the board for your point guard. If you want to keep feeding you got to make those bunnies.
Yep, you got to make it. You got to run them numbers up as Taylor White and Corbin McGrath, two guys that have gave Russell great minutes in the first half, allowed, some of this first five to get more minutes than they're used to having off their feet. So there's Burgess against Keys. Ryder Burgess now at the point with Prickett out. Benj down
good
to
high-low
White.
action.
Taylor White up and good. The middle is wide open, Chris.
Great spacing by Russell. They work the high-low to perfection.
Here's Cropper, Conley. Conley scores underneath. A little easier without a Cordial down there. Burgess, 23-point lead for the Devils. There's Pridemore. Pridemore for three, and good.
Pridemore on 7 now. 7 rebounds, 7 points.
This has just been such a group effort by the Devils.
And that's how they win games.
Yeah, absolutely. Kilman, no good. Taylor White with the rebound. Here's Burgess. He'll push ahead. He likes to pull up on when he's bringing the ball up. There's Benj. Over to Pridemore. Finds White on the baseline. Benj out at the top. Burgess. I don't think Benj realized how open he was there. Now Burgess will step back three. Good. And nobody ever wants to see Ryder Burgess get hot because he scores in bunches. Taylor White with the rebound. Here's Benj. Pridemore back to Benj. Lob to Taylor White at the block. Pridemore will attack. Here's Corbin McGrath open for three. Good.
McGrath shoots with such confidence when he checks in the game.
Absolutely. Here is early one. Skip past the Keys. Keys will attack. Challenged by Taylor White, and he's going to get a foul. You know, the thing I love about Corbin McGrath is not just the shooter he is. He comes in this game looking for that first shot. It is a no questions asked situation when he gets open, and that's what Coach Cooksey wants from him. We're going to take a Restoration RX media timeout here on MyTown TV. We'll be back with the boys' 16th region tournament in just a minute.
When disaster strikes, don't wait. Call Restoration RX water, fire, mold, sewage cleanup, handled fast by certified pros. Call Restoration RX at 606-694-6946. We restore your home and your peace of mind.
At Big Sandy Superstore, we support factories and workers right here in the USA. We're always looking for American-made brands that are built to last and made to matter. Because American-made means jobs and opportunities in our communities. You'll get big savings on American-made brands when you shop right here and can feel good knowing you're supporting your neighbors, friends, and family. Built here, sold here. Big Sandy Superstore.
Pathways has been around for over half a century, providing quality behavioral health care services for 60 years.
Pathways is your certified community behavioral health care clinic. Learn more at pathways-ky.org. Expert care, backed by experience.
And we're back here on MyTown TV coverage of the boys' 16th region tournament. Game 2 of the day, the full slate of 4 games. This one is Russell and Fleming County, and Russell leading 56-24 with 1:46 play here in the third.
First game was an exciting one. Elliott and Boyd really went down the last couple minutes before Boyd was able to finally pull away and put Elliott County in their rear view. But with this one, it's been really no doubt since the first quarter Russell's been in command and did not give up the lead.
Keys at the line now. First one's up and good. There's Keys. Second one up and good. 56-26. Here's McGrath. Back to Prickett. McGrath. Cross midcourt to Taylor White. Cutting Gabe Pridemore. Pridemore picks up his dribble in the corner. Finds White on the baseline. Now White picks up his dribble. Finds McGrath. Extra pass to Cordial. McGrath will get to Prickett, and we're going to reset things. Prickett will direct traffic. Here's Corbin McGrath. Gabe Pridemore. A lot of banging down there.
Yeah, a lot of shoving on Cordial.
Now here's Pridemore, finds Taylor White, no good. Long rebound, fought for. Cropper's fighting it, and Conley, I don't think they realized they were teammates, and now it's thrown out of bounds. It'll go to Russell. I don't think Evan Conley and Cropper realized that they were
the same team fighting for it.
Yeah. 56-26, 1:03 to play in the third.
I like the stack set look for Cordial.
There's Pridemore. Oh, and he'll overthrow Cordial. Got to go get the ball, though. And it will stay with Fleming, or go to Fleming County here. They'll get it under their own basket, as they're going to call it out of bounds on Corbin McGrath. I'm not sure the rule on possession there. I'm sure our friend Bill Ramsey will correct me once again. There's Cordial.
You know, it's the referee fighting back. They hear our criticism all the time, and anytime they can fire back at us, you can bet they take that opportunity.
See, I got a rules guy. I go straight to Dave Anderson.
Davey Anderson is one of the best, if not the best around here.
And when you talk about an encyclopedia of rules, he's the man when it comes to that. And just one of the good guys. 25 seconds. Pridemore wants 3. No good. Loose ball picked up by White. He misses. Cropper with the rebound. Tipped out of bounds. It will go to Fleming County.
Tell you, Jagger Prickett would have about 14 assists right now if his players were finishing open shots.
Yeah. Here is Keys. 9 seconds. Picks up his dribble. Finds Cropper. Keys. 3 seconds all the way to the rim. No good. Rebound to Gabe Pridemore, and that's where we'll end the third. 56-28. Russell on top as we go to the fourth quarter. We'll be back here on MyTown TV.
Being able to spend time with patients is really what does make the biggest difference.
My goal is to get you as well as I can so that you don't need a doctor as often.
With expert clinicians offering personalized care in pediatrics, mental health, pharmacy, dental, and so much more. We're more than your family doctor. We're your doctor in the family.
The Ashland area YMCA is where families and friends come to stay active and have fun. We offer a wide range of activities and classes, a safe and welcoming environment for kids. We also provide tutoring for middle and high school students. Follow us on social media at the Ashland area YMCA.
You know, I want everybody to walk into Dutch Miller Key with as much confidence as I've got going down this hill.
I'm not sure a first-timer should be picking up this much speed.
88 miles an hour?
He's looking a little wobbly.
Ooh. It's still pretty good. For a limited time, check out 0% APR for 48 months on select new Tellurides, Sorrentos, and Sportages, and be sure to ask about 90-day deferred payments.
And we're back here on MyTown TV. We're Fleming County inbounds. Russell falling into a zone for the first time in a while. Back out front is... Here's Cropper in the middle. Early line, he wants 3. And good.
Good looking shot, high release, great balance.
Here's Burgess. Let's get past the bench. Back out front to Prickett. Pridemore. Cordial trying to find Benj on the cut, and we're going to get a foul. It will be Jacob Johnson, his first foul.
So if this holds to form, Brian, what we're setting up is a Monday matchup between Russell and Boyd County, the second time these two teams have met this year.
Yeah.
And it's Boyd County who escaped Russell last time at Prickett, had a long desperation heave.
Yeah.
I don't know if that was to tie it up or to win
To tie it
up, and it didn't fall. But Russell and Boyd County had played a great game right to the death last time out. So if it stays true, which it likely will, that sets up an interesting matchup on Monday night right here in Game 1, which would take place at 6:30 at LST Johnson.
Very much. Winning the 64th district kind of backfired for Boyd County. It put them in the same bracket with this Russell Red Devil team.
Well, I think if you look at the 16th region, I think there are 3 teams that most people thought were at the top of the heap. It was Ashland, Boyd, and Russell. The way Elliott played today, I think you could probably put them in that tier as well. But still, to me, it was always Russell, Boyd, and Ashland's to lose to get to the finals. Somebody can't go, and we're going to find out on Monday if it's going to be Russell or Boyd.
Yep. Here is Benj. Pridemore, extra pass to Prickett. Prickett attacks. Benj out front, wants 3, no good. Here comes Jacob Johnson, but he's stolen momentarily by Prickett, but ends up on the inline, the sideline, excuse me.
You know why?
Back Fleming County.
Why Russell is such an interesting prospect against Boyd County is they make you work so hard to get buckets.
You know, in the first matchup, Boyd County jumped out to a pretty good lead, not really because Russell didn't play well, they just missed shots.
Yeah.
And if they make shots, it's going to be an interesting night Monday night. There is early wine for 3. No good. Tipped out of the hands of Benj, ends up with Keys. There's Cropper on the baseline. Back out front to Keys. Jacob Johnson wants 3, in and out, rolls around. Rebound to Cordial. There's Gabe Pridemore. Caden Benj. Back to Pridemore, back to Benj, and they're going to take the air out of it here.
Yeah, with 5:39 remaining and a 5-point lead. There's no point in getting in a hurry here. Just run your sets, work for some good shots, and try to defend on the other end. Don't pick up any bad habits in these last 5 minutes to carry on to the next game.
Here's Cropper.
I know they have a day's rest, but Coach Cooksey might want to think about starting to get some of his starters off the floor here in the next minute and a half.
And we got a foul. Who we got? It'll be on Gabe Pridemore. That will be 4 on Gabe Pridemore. Gordon McGrath quickly off the Russell bench. Fleming the inbound underneath their own basket. And Earlywine throws it off the leg there of Kilman. And here come the Devils. Prickett. They'll back it out. Restart.
Good find.
McGrath, great pass. Bucket.
Beautiful look from Prickett to find McGrath on the foul line, extended for the triple.
Yeah, a wide open Corbin McGrath. Another assist for Jagger Prickett. And there's another steal, this one for Ryder Burgess. Burgess.
Nice find from Burgess.
And Cordial finish at the bucket. And
that'll be his last time out.
Yeah, Coach Buddy Biggs will take his last full time out here. 61-31 Russell, 4:34 to play. We'll be back here on MyTown TV.
From hand-cut steaks to fall-off-the-bone ribs, Texas Roadhouse has something for everyone. Visit TexasRoadhouse.com or download the Texas Roadhouse mobile app to get on the wait list or place a to-go order online. Fresh baked bread and honey cinnamon butter await at Texas Roadhouse. Order their legendary catering for your next event. Located at 501 Winchester Avenue across from Ashland Town Center Mall. Texas Roadhouse will help you support your local school.
Thinking about what's next after high school? Ashland Community and Technical College offers medical assisting, business administration, computer-aided drafting and design, college transfer, and more. Learn more at ashland.kctcs.edu.
And we're back here on MyTown TV's coverage of the boys' 16th region tournament at LST Johnson Arena here on campus of Morehead State University. The Russell Red Devils in Game 2 of our long day here of basketball lead the Fleming County Panthers 61-31, 4:34 to play.
Yeah, I think what you've seen here, as you mentioned, you had Jagger Prickett, who was under the weather in the district tournament for Russell. And I'm not saying they didn't play well, they really did, but you see how much better they can play when he's healthy and on the floor. That it wasn't a 100% Jagger Prickett in that tournament. You know, he was certainly laboring at times, but here he's healthy and contributing, and they're just playing at another level now.
And I think 2 of their 5 losses this year were without Prickett when he had an appendectomy. Right. That's Cropper up and under and scores.
And I'll remember that game he had against Montgomery County at Fairview, where that was his coming out party.
Out party, yeah. There's Prickett. You know, and that's when we weren't sure about Russell till that day. Then we saw what they had. There's McGrath for 3, no good. Cropper with the rebound. We saw them that day as that third-headed make the 3-headed monster here in the 16th region. Johnson, baseline, good.
Not enough of him tonight.
No.
If I'm a Fleming fan.
Ahead to Caden Benj. Burgess back to Prickett. Here's Prickett. Over to McGrath. Back to Prickett. Prickett downhill. Pulls it up. Corbin McGrath thought about the 3. One dribble, and he may have slid his feet there, Chris.
Yeah, and Coach Derek Cooksey telling him, just shoot the ball.
You're
open, take the shot.
Yeah.
I mean, McGrath is not in the game for his downhill capabilities.
No.
It's to step to the three-point line and knock down shots when he's open.
And, you know, like we talked about with Corbin, he doesn't have to be very open.
No, no. 40% three-point shooter on the season. Doesn't need much space at all.
There's Earlywine. Conley. Conley finds Cropper. Johnson back to Earlywine for 3. Good.
Good ball movement by Fleming.
It was. That's kind of what they've been missing here for most of this game. Prickett. Over to Benj now. Back to Prickett. Prickett across the timeline, taking his time. Here's Corbin McGrath. Thought about the three, passes it up. Now Prickett will pull from three at the top of the key, no good. Rebound to Cropper. Cropper will push ahead to Early Wine, across midcourt. Early Wine, we got subs coming to the table. Oh, and here's a steal by Jagger Prickett. And Prickett will finish at the rim. And Coach Cooksey wants a timeout.
I think that's a timeout just to finally get some subs on.
Yeah, it is a Blackburn Avenue Giovanni's 30-second timeout. And I did see a couple of subs there. Isaac Kraft and I believe Jacob Glasser were at the scores table. I know Fleming County had a couple too, but I didn't see who they were.
So Jagger so far tonight, he may sit down, 11 points, 6 assists, 7 steals. Big-time numbers from your point guard.
Absolutely, and not to mention just the havoc he caused,
yeah.
you know.
And don't want to sleep on Ryder Burgess, 3 of 4 from 3 for 17, 7 of 9 from the floor. And then you've got Tyler Cordial, who just came off the floor, who is sitting on a double-double right now himself, 12 points and 10 boards with 4 blocks.
4 blocks, yeah. And it may have been more than 4. I feel like there was a couple more there.
Tough to pick a player of the game out of those 3. If it was
Absolutely
up to me,
is.
I'd pull all 3 of them in. But Mike doesn't want to stand near Tyler Cordial because he's too tall.
You are correct.
If you're going to talk to Jagger and Ryder, they're not small.
No, they're not.
No, but at least it looks a little bit better.
That should be our final media timeout.
Yep, the Restoration RX media timeout. 2:07 to play. Russell 63, Fleming County 38. We'll be back here on MyTown TV.
When disaster strikes, don't wait. Call Restoration RX Water, Fire, Mold, Sewage Cleanup, handled fast by certified pros. Call Restoration RX at 606-694-6946. We restore your home and your peace of mind.
At Big Sandy Superstore, we support factories and workers right here in the USA. We're always looking for American-made brands that are built to last and made to matter. Because American-made means jobs and opportunities in our communities. You'll get big savings on American-made brands when you shop right here and can feel good knowing you're supporting your neighbors, friends, and family. Built here, sold here. Big Sandy Superstore.
Pathways has been around for over half a century, providing quality behavioral health care services for 60 years.
Pathways is your certified community behavioral health care clinic. Learn more at pathways-ky.org. Expert care, backed by experience.
And we're back here on MyTown TV coverage of the boys' 16th region tournament here on campus of Morehead State University. Russell leads Fleming 63-38, 2:07 to play. Fleming inbounds. Here's Early Wine. We've got some subs, Jacob Glasser and Isaac Kraft in for Russell. There's Conley back to Early Wine. And Keys will penetrate, and he will pick up a foul on Jagger. Oh, Jacob Glasser. I thought he said 2. It was 21.
Well, if you're Coach Cooksey, I mean, not too much to point out tonight where you need to course correct. You know, maybe taking care of the ball a little bit more, especially with facing a player like Mally Payne next, who's so quick defensively up top. They're going to have to figure out a way to protect the ball a little bit better. Otherwise, didn't put a foot wrong today, Russell.
No. As Keys makes the first. Zach Pollitt back in the game for Fleming County. 1:48 to play. Keys second one up, and good. 63-40. Here's Prickett. Back to McGrath. Back to Prickett. And Prickett will reset things here. There is Glasser. Prickett. Isaac Kraft. Corbin McGrath. Back to Prickett. Good ball movement by the second five here. As McGrath makes another 3. Corbin McGrath can be a weapon for the Devils in this tournament.
Yeah, it's nice to have a shooter like that coming off the bench.
Yeah,
maybe
absolutely.
if your offense is stalling a little bit, somebody who can heat up and get you going.
There's Prickett. Back to McGrath. There's Prickett. Isaac Kraft. Kraft penetrates and tries to skip. Stolen by Keith. Keith's against McGrath here. One man to beat. Oh, floater off the backboard and in, and we're going to get a foul. He's going to get a chance at a three-point play.
Brian, do you usually talk to Coach Cooksey after the games?
Yes.
Okay, I'll clear out then and give him some space to operate. He's got to be pleased with the way his team responded here at the first round of the 16th region tournament.
Absolutely. Now as we get some subs in, I see Jay Timberlake, Sam Runyon, Caleb Groves, I believe that is, who am I missing here? Thrown over the top. Jay Timberlake will try to save it.
You know, one thing we haven't talked about, how did your daughter do in archery this morning?
A career high. She
Nice.
shot her career best today.
A natural athlete just like her old man.
I guess so. Taylor, I got an archer and I've got a volleyball player. With my wife being nearly 6 feet tall as well, we've got a couple of tall children. So, Landon Hammer, I believe, in the game. Here's Jay Timberlake. He will attack and up, no good. Ashton Daniels also in the game. And Jay Timberlake will go to the foul line. Timberlake trying to get in the scorebook and does. Jay's second one up and good. That's James Timberlake the third, I believe. As number 23, Lane Morin will score for Fleming County. There's Runyon. And that's where we're going to end it. 68-47. We're going to be back here on MyTown TV to talk about this one on the Restoration RX postgame show here on MyTown TV.
With Ashland Credit Union's Community Spirit Card Program, every swipe supports what matters most: our students, our schools, and our community. From morning coffee to Friday night lights, show your spirit everywhere you go.
Pick 6 for $19.99 is the perfect meal for two.
I can't believe we're on a date.
Oh, I'm just here for pick 6.
Imagine what our kids would look like.
I don't want to have kids with you.
6 kids.
6!
Pick 6!
Wait, could we eat here every meal?
Yes.
All right, I'm down. Pick 6 meal for two for $19.99.
We know.
And we're back here at LST Johnson Arena where Mike Miller is going to speak to a couple of Red Devils here. See a
Hey, Ryder.
To get them.
Jagger.
He has Ryder Burgess.
Turn this way.
And Jagger Prickett are players of the game.
Keep turning around. All right, now we got him. Now that we can see him on the air. Yes, I am this short, guys. I'm with Ryder Burgess, Jagger Prickett, the two co-players of the game today for MyTown TV. Ryder, I'll go with you. That defense started out from the very tip. Was that what Coach Cooksey had in mind for you guys to pull out the win today?
Yeah, he had a good defensive plan today so we can get into the semifinals on Monday. So we got Boyd on Monday, and we're just going to carry on our defense over to the next game. So, yeah.
All right, Ryder mentioned Boyd County on Monday. I'm not going to go there yet, but Jagger, you've kind of been running the point here lately, doing an outstanding job. I'm not going to give a hard time to your teammates. You would have had a ton of assists. They missed some shots, but you got to feel good about heading into Boyd County on Monday night.
Oh, no, yeah, we feel really good about Monday. We had a great week of practice this week, and our coaches keep us very prepared, and we play very unselfish and as a team really well. So, yeah, we're very prepared for Monday.
Guys, thanks for joining us. Good luck on Monday. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, Mike. Thank you to Jagger and Ryder. Now we're going to take another break here on the Restoration RX postgame show on MyTown TV.
Hi, this is Clay from Pollock's Jewelers. So much has changed, especially over the last 30 years. Now the latest craze, lab-grown diamonds. As the only certified gemologist appraiser in the tri-state area, happy to help you. Thanks again for all your support and friendship over the years. We'll see you soon.
Buckle up, phone down. Buckle up, put your phone down, yeah, yeah. Buckle up, phone down. Buckle up, put your phone down, yeah, yeah. Buckle up, phone down. Buckle up, put your phone down, yeah, yeah. Buckle up, phone down. Buckle up, put your phone down. Ooh. Put your phone.
Be safe, Kentucky. Buckle up and put the phone down.
Your home protects your family. We protect your home. Restoration RX tackles water damage, mold, fire, and more. Available 24/7 in the tri-state. Restoration RX 606-694-6946. Peace of mind starts here.
And we're back here on MyTown TV coverage of the boys' 16th region tournament where Russell has defeated Fleming County. They've already changed the scoreboard for the third game. But Russell wins 68-47, punches their ticket to Monday night's semifinal in what we are expecting to be a down and dirty battle against the Boyd County Lions.
Yeah, I mean, Boyd had their work cut out for them tonight against Elliott County. Elliott played a terrific game, an excellent game plan, and really pushed Boyd County at the end. It was Boyd County who pulled away, but just a fantastic game by Russell. It's going to be a great game on Monday night. We can't wait to get here, and that'll probably do it for us here in – actually, no, we're going to wait on Coach Cooksey to come out. But while we're doing that, let's just run down the stats. First for Fleming, it was Maddox Underwine who had 6 points on the game. Gabe Keys played 23 minutes, had 10 points and 2 rebounds. Michael Cropper with a double-double tonight for the Panthers. He had 10 points and 13 boards. Cannon Keelman with 3 points and a rebound. Jacob Johnson, I said it before, he ended up with 10 shots, but I think they should have gone to him earlier and more often. 8 points and 5 boards. And Evan Conley with 8 points and a rebound. For Russell, on the other end, they were led by number 4, Ryder Burgess. 7 of 9 from the floor, 3 of 4 from 3, 3 rebounds, 17 points, an assist and a steal and a block. Behind him, it was Corbin McGrath and Tyler Cordial, both with 12. For Cordial, he had a double-double on the night, 12 and 10, 6 of 11 from the floor. McGrath was 4 of 7 from the field, 4 of 6 from 3. And then it was Jagger Prickett, and his stat line was impressive tonight. 11 points, 7 assists, 7 steals on the night for a plus 10 in this game. And then it was Gabe Pridemore with 7, 3 of 8 from the field with a three-pointer, and Caden Benge. An off night for Caden Benge, only 2 points but 5 rebounds and 4 assists, so he contributed in other ways. And he is sort of that down and dirty player who does all the difficult things to make a team win tough games. And it will be a tough game on Monday night when they take on the Boyd County Lions. Boyd County, who, as we mentioned, had a battle on their hands against an Elliott team that presents some real problems with a big post player inside and Crabtree and three-point shooters all around the perimeters. But it was Boyd County who showed their toughness and strong will late to pull away in that one. We're going to take another break. When we come back, it'll be Brian Hall sitting down with Coach Derek Cooksey right here on MyTown TV.
With Ashland Credit Union's Community Spirit Card Program, every swipe supports what matters most: our students, our schools, and our community. From morning coffee to Friday night lights, show your spirit everywhere you go.
Pick 6 for $19.99 is the perfect meal for two.
I can't believe we're on a date.
Oh, I'm just here for Pick 6.
Imagine what our kids would look like.
I don't want to have kids with you.
6 kids.
6!
Pick 6!
Wait, could we eat here every meal?
Yes.
All right, I'm down. Pick 6 meal for two for $19.99.
We know your time is valuable. That's why banking should be easy. With personal alerts on our banking app, you can be notified of what's important to you. People's Bank, working together, building success.
This country runs on skilled hands, and right now, we don't have enough of them. Electrician jobs are booming, and IBEW Local 317 is training the folks who'll keep America lit. If you're ready to learn a trade that matters, visit us at 1848 Madison Avenue, Huntington.
When you're ready for your next chapter, Jamie Lynn Barker at Century 21 makes it simple. Personalized service for buying or selling. Guided every step of the way. Call 606-831-5227.
Okay, Ashlyn, it's time to relax.
Mom, what's for dinner?
When disaster strikes, don't wait. Call Restoration RX. Water, fire, mold, sewage cleanup, handled fast by certified pros. Call Restoration RX at 606-694-6946. We restore your home and your peace of mind.
Did you know that teens can have their own debit cards at the Citizens Bank? Teach them independence while you stay in control. Ask about teen debit cards today. The Citizens Bank, committed to our community since 1928.
And we're back here at LST Johnson Arena on campus of Morehead State University, where Russell has defeated Fleming County 68-47. We were hoping to get a minute with Coach Derek Cooksey. He looks to be a little tied up, so we will end our broadcast here on the Restoration RX postgame show. We'll be back on the air here in a few hours as this night session featuring Morgan County and Raceland and Ashland and Rowan County will tip off around 6:30. Thanks everyone for tuning in here on MyTown TV.